couple of words about the Galvin Award.
Thank you. Ministers, Elizabeth Galvin and John Hart, all the award recipients and special guests. I'd like to say thank you on behalf of TAFE New South Wales for this very special award that was left in Bill's will. It's for a recipient each year to submit a very rigorous application and be awarded a prize from Bill Galvin Foundation. TAFE New South Wales is very grateful for this award. We have a very proud history with Bill Galvin as a teacher, as a director, and then as a leader in industry. The support he gives our students was magnificent in his life, and it continues now with his passing. So this award is such a great award in TAFE, and it's highly sought after. So we're here to hear the winner tonight. So I'm hoping that Elizabeth's got the envelope and we'll make the announcement.
It's been a great pleasure to be involved in the award this year again, and I would like to announce that Thomas Hawthorne has won the award this year, and if he'd like to come up to the stage.
Good evening. May I begin by acknowledging the traditional custodians of this place, Tumbalong, the Eora people and any hospitality and tourism venues that they operate on. May I pay my respects to those holders of tradition, storytellers, and elders past, present and emerging, emphasising the respect that I owe to any Gadigal person, Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander, here tonight, acknowledging that sovereignty was never ceded. Elizabeth Galvin, esteemed guests, hospitality professionals, teachers, friends and family. My name is Thomas Hawthorne and I'm here this evening fortunate enough to be merited for my contribution to the hospitality industry. In the memory of a man whose life's passion and commitment to the hospitality and tourism industry was simply astounding. William Galvin was recognised through the esteemed Order of Australia Medal for his asset to the hospitality and tourism industry. Bill was awarded OAM in the year that I was born, 1997. So I guess his engagement and commitment to our industry has been felt by many and echoed through venues and classrooms for my entire lifetime. Bill's CV, experience and contribution on paper read as more extensive a narrative than time permits this evening, but I'm sure that he would have taken the time to congratulate each of you for the passions that drive you in each of your hospitality and tourism careers. I hope that as a team and industry, we can lead and strive to provide outstanding experiences for our customers, ensuring passion in all that we do. Though my experience is not yet as extensive, hospitality front of house experience is the passion that drives me. I currently work at a private hospitality venue in Newcastle, just 2 hours up the road, where I live in Newcastle, if you didn't get that. The Newcastle Club has employed me as a casual since mid-2019 after completing my TAFE Certificate 3 work experience there. So yes, through 2 lockdowns so far. My hospitality career started with Year 10 work experience, resulting in casual employment, restocking the minibars and providing room service on the weekends at a hotel in Armidale. Upon HSC graduation, I used my 3 years experience, reference and savings to shoot off to Canada to try and work in the outstandingly beautiful Banff Springs Hotel in the Rockies, Alberta. Well, I say try in inverted commas. I suppose you didn't see the inverted commas, but they were there. I left without the certainty of a job, and eventually, after 2 unsuccessful applications and 2 months abroad and jobless, I was finally employed and accepted for staff accommodation at the Banff Springs. I worked here in multiple roles and outlets until my 2-year work visa expired in late 2017. Still, I travelled and lived my life passionately, investing in moments rather than things. To end this journey, I backpacked across Canada and then down the west coast of South America to Patagonia at the bottom. Shortly after arriving home, only 1 day after surprising my parents and 5 siblings, I experienced a severe traumatic brain injury, the result of a head-on car accident. To briefly give a little bit more into that story without opening a can of worms, the day after my surprise return, the 25th of December, I was driving alone on a semi-rural road outside of Armidale. Though I don't remember it or the months before or after, it's evident that I turned a blind corner onto the wrong side of the road and collided head-on with a Land Cruiser. The fact that I'm still here, let alone the only one to suffer any physical injuries, is truly beyond belief. After 4 months in hospital and brain injury rehab, I had to apologise to my sister for ruining her car. I guess learning to drive on the right side of the road, which is actually the wrong side of the road in Australia, has both its benefits and consequences. One of those for me was the consequence of having to learn how to walk and talk again, as well as perform other simple motor skills that one would never really consider important until you don't have those functions anymore. But now I'm almost 100% recovered, so at the moment it's really just a bad memory, though I can't really say that it is a memory that I have because I don't remember it. I'm sure that it was good or bad luck, but my family and those close to me suffered the most out of all of this. Case study allowed me to rebuild more than just my hospitality skills and confidence, but also fundamental life skills, and provided me personally with a further identity and drive. The community that is our industry, whether in the front of the till as customers, either side of the pass as chefs or servers, or behind the scenes in the scullery and management offices, is a community that provided me personally with the tools and inspiration in this recovery. Going forward, I would love to use this scholarship to give back to that community in whatever capacity that I can, and for it partly to be in honour of William Galvin is truly fitting. Now, if we consider the tumultuous time the last nearly 3 years in hospitality and our world has been, I feel as though for all of you to remain committed to our industry through lockdowns, restrictions, staff shortages, government incentives, and ultimately uncertainty ought to be applauded. Your commitment and perseverance is truly noted. Pardon the term, but we seem to be close to, but not quite out of the shit just yet. Looking globally, there may still be more of that same uncertainty to come. So remember your drives and passions. Keep turning up, you are really important. Humans thrive off experiencing service and need to consume. And like in nature, there's a watering hole and a feeding ground anywhere there is life. And in the human world, that means hospitality and tourism venues. So let's ensure that we are prepped and able to contribute. Thank you for taking the time to listen to some of the things that I had to say this evening. Well, I mean, you didn't really have the choice, but thanks anyway. Please lead your life, work and career with passion. Write on those pages with the utmost passion and drive. And I hope that others are fortunate enough to experience the products that you have offered. Once more, thank you, Elizabeth, for keeping Bill's flame alight. I know that that is going to be my drive from henceforth. Thank you so much.
Where's the tissues?
Now, if that wasn't inspirational, I don't know what. Please, again, put your hands together and congratulate Thomas. And that's what the future is fantastic. And we also congratulate Brad. Yeah. And for those wonderful chocolates. I'm looking forward to next year, the puddings again.